in Wyoming where Liz Cheney lost in a landslide.
Yeah, it was fun, I have to say. It was fun to watch the results last night in the sense that, the polling going in showed that Harriet Hageman had about a 30-point lead, and she exceeded that, which is kind of unusual. Well, depending. Sometimes Republicans are underpolled, but...
That's true.
But to see that, 37 points is where it's ended up, somewhere right around there.
That's amazing. Let's show this poll right here. We can see that Harriet Hageman won 66.3% of the vote, leaving Liz Cheney at just 28.9%. So essentially 29% of the vote. That is sad. That is pathetic to me.
I saw, of course, the media, the mainstream media was trying to prep the ground, you might say.
Yes.
They were saying, it looks like she's in a tough race. That was an understatement.
Tight race. It's not tight races when it's 66 to 29.
And that, she, even as they got closer to election day, they're saying she's probably going to lose, and it's like, no, she's going to lose. And then I saw a tweet saying something to the effect of, from one of the major news outlets, saying that this will set her up, though, for a potential Republican presidential run. I was like,
to me, I was like, if you lose this badly for your own state as an incumbent, then how are you going to win a presidential? That's just how I feel about it. This really shows how the Trump effect played, because Harriet Hageman was endorsed by President Trump, and Liz Cheney was famously known for voting to impeach President Trump after January 6th, and has been a very big critic of President Trump. There's been a lot of back and forth between them, that Trump loves to call her a RINO, which is Republican in name only. So she was one of the people that voted to impeach. Let's show this right here. This shows these are all the different people that voted to impeach and how their races have been reflected.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. You had 4 go down in defeat by my count, and then 4 retire. And of course, my 2 favorite of those were, Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, who are on the January 6th committee, who the Republicans, of course, were not able to appoint anyone to that committee that they wanted to. You just had 2 never-Trumpers on there.
Yeah.
So Kinzinger, I think, saw the writing on the wall. He's a relatively young man. If he wanted, and I think he kind of enjoys being a congressman, but he was not going to win, a re-election there in Illinois. I saw the only 2 that have come out through this thing were a representative from California and one from Washington State. And then another from Washington State did go down to defeat to the former Special Forces veteran up there.
But California and Washington are already pretty typically liberal. So the Republicans probably are more moderate. And
exactly, yeah.
That could lead to that as well.
No, I think that's what's happening, yeah.